My name is Amanda and today I have a very exciting video to share with you guys because today I will be doing a review of Americanah by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. The plan was to make this video my Booktube-a-thon wrap-up, but since my Booktube-a-thon didn't go too well and I only managed to read that one book, I thought that I would just turn this into a review instead, but it's still kind of a wrap-up, but still I only read one book. But I really enjoyed it and I definitely have some things to say about it, so here we go! This review will be entirely spoiler-free, so if you have not read this book, do not worry because I will not spoil you, I will not diminish your reading experience in any way, so if you're interested in knowing more about this book and my thoughts on this book, then keep on watching. So the story is basically about two characters, Ifemelu and Obinze, and I'm sorry if I butchered their names, but they're from Nigeria and they live their lives there. And just because of reasons that will be clear if you read the book, Ifemelu moves to America and Obinze stays in Nigeria, and it's just about how their lives evolve differently. And it's also about race because when Ifemelu comes to America, she for the first time in her life comes in contact with race and she starts to question her identity. It's very much about her initial years in America, but it also talks a lot about their lives in Nigeria in comparison with America, and it's told a lot in flashbacks, so we get a lot of backstory. And in the beginning of the book we're told that she is now moving back to Nigeria after so many years. So that's basically where we start. She's moving back to Nigeria and then we start to get the full backstory from their lives in Lagos. I must say that I initially had some rough time with this book because I couldn't just put my finger on why I wasn't enjoying it that much, and it wasn't really what I expected. I can't really put my finger on what I expected either, but it just, in the beginning at least, wasn't really what I got. But still, the more I read, the more I got into it, and I kind of later realized that I just hadn't really expected the large amount of time spent on discussing relationships and romance and love, which I don't normally read that much about, and I hadn't expected to find that much of it in this book, but it's actually beautifully interlaced with belonging and identity, so it's all intertwined, and it really helps the author further explore the ideas about race and racism and prejudice that she talks a lot about in this book. Overall, this book felt very modern, it felt very up-to-date, and the main character actually starts a very successful blog about race, and it's also a way for the author to discuss her topics, and I thought that it fitted very well in this book. Also the language, very modern. The dialogue feels very realistic and it gives each character their own voice. And of course the main thing about this book is its discussion on race and identity and prejudice, and I think that it does that really well. I mean, this book really packs a punch and it really opens your eyes about small things that you had maybe not thought about before. And I thought that Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie presented her ideas very well and that she was very well spoken about it, yet had a still very clear message. And also she presents a lot of issues in America and in Nigeria, but she also balances it out with beautiful descriptions and also just revealing the heart and soul of the places she describes. And just the last thing to touch upon was the characters, and I thought that they were very well developed, they were very unique and very interesting, and I thought that Ifemelu was a very different character, very outspoken and not very likable at all times, which I enjoyed a lot actually, because that just made her feel like more of a real character. And you have Obinze, which I thought could have had some more time in this book because there are some chapters told from his point of view, and I really enjoyed those and I would have liked to see even more of those. But I ended up really enjoying this book. I took a lot with me from it and I want to read more by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie now because I really enjoyed this book. And if you do not know if you want to pick this book up, then I would definitely recommend going to watch her TED Talk, which is called the danger of a single story or something like that, because I've spoken about it before, but this book feels like an extension of that speech, and if you are interested in what she's talking about there, then definitely try this book out because it's really fantastic. It explores heavy subjects really well, and it packs a punch. So I would recommend it, and I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. So that was pretty much all I had to say about this book for now, and if you have read it, please share your thoughts in the comment section below. I would love to know. And how did you guys do in the Booktube-a-thon? I hope you did better than me, but if you did not, then that's okay too, you know? I hope you all have a great day. Subscribe if you like my content, and give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see all of you guys in my next video. Bye!